Look at Montreal. 2 top 5 picks. Thanks to that whole Monahan thing with Calgary. Good gracious. Rip Calgary. Yeah, we stay all the way back there at freaking 14th, but there's some pretty good stuff outside of the top 5 in the top 10 that we may be able to target here at the draft. And as I said in the last one, I did do all the remaining conversations with the players to sort of help give them off-season boosts to their what do you call it? Development. We'll see if that actually kind of works here, but I'm excited for this draft. If you guys are excited, remember to hit that like button. Together, we can defeat the YouTube algorithm. All right, we'll wait. We want to get into the actual interviews of Backstrom retiring, Corey Perry retiring. Yeah, Shea Weber, who we already know is not there. Okay, Bonino. So it might be like how it is in past games too. Most of the guys retiring here are like pretty much retired in real life anyway. Corey Perry obviously is not. Bonino Maroon. But yeah, most of these guys are already not there. Goalies. Oh, they actually had a goalie. Enroth. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw him in an NHL game. In fact, we could check. When was the last time? Yeah, 16, 17 with no team, apparently. Eh. Oh, was he with, like, Arizona? And that's why he's not listed? Maybe. I actually have no idea. Okay, so that's it for the retirements here. We're Lehigh. Wait. We're the Phantoms, right? Is that Lehigh Valley? I can't remember. Anyway, we did have a coaching retirement. It used to be something else, Phantoms, like Great Lake. I can't even remember. Anyway, Smith, Grosnick, and Bonino become scouts. All right, now we'll go to the pre-draft interviews. Hopefully, our scouting actually paid off a bit more. Frondell, I'm not moving up into the top 5. I know that. Ray Subban and OFD. Oh man, an OFD there is nice, but there's a couple here that I'm actually really like. Martone. Porter Martone looks actually pretty sick. He's around 8. Like, that's really good. Now, it's size and skill, size and strength, puck protection. It's not amazing. His skating sucks. But that could be something we kind of develop on our own. Senses are a bit low. Defense is a bit low, too. But that's an elite player with gem status. Someone that we might be able to target. All right, I want to see if there's any other. Yeah, I tried my best to scout as much as the first round. I don't know, maybe it's just because our scouting team sucks, but maybe it feels a bit harder to scout, or at least. And I wasn't even running into the glitch like much at all. I was able to freaking try to scout a lot of these guys. It was not giving me any reads on them. So it might be harder. High goaltender back there. I think you pin him anyway, even if he's only like a high fringe. Damn it, I really didn't get this. I scouted this guy all freaking year. All freaking year, every time he popped up, and I could not get him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know. We don't have a whole lot of info. Did I get any low leads? Okay, at least. No, that was the guy we already had. This guy's kind of close to where Cornette is, so maybe. Yeah, this is gonna be a little tight. We really didn't get our eyes on any steals besides like that low elite there, and like a couple maybe goaltenders. There's another high goaltender. Maybe want to look at him. But I kind of like the goalie we have, but I'm looking for trade value then. Yeah, this was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. Our scouts did not do a good job. So I could interview like Michael Misa. Frondell makes sense. Allsvenskan. I think Michael Misa must have been like glitched out, but I don't know. Because our OHL scout was able to get out of things. It's weird. It's been a bit weird. So Kabanov, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take a chance on him. Especially considering the ETA. This guy's ETA. Oh, it actually is 2-year. But yeah, what our scout says, no. I think if you're going for someone, you go for Porter Martone there. All right, I'm going to look in like that second round, see if there's any unknowns. We know Daig is pretty good. We might actually have a pick to grab him. I'm pretty sure he's... I mean, if he's up here, he's still going to be elite. So that's someone we can grab. Ruslan Karimov. Oh, no, he's in the OHL, so he's a real guy. How about Turner, Pelicans, Liga, Norwegian? That actually seems like an EA-generated name. What the hell? Look at all these freaking goalies up here. I was on the lookout for unknowns, hoping to be some low elites, but... That's a couple of interesting goaltenders. But if we're going to grab Daig and then the guys later, you don't need to really... Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to interview much here. I feel like I don't really need to. I could interview McQueen just to see what he is and give ourselves more. But it's 100% he's going to be a power forward. Like, look at his strengths. Yeah, you don't need to. No reason. Yeah, I think we're kind of okay. Although we could test if interviewing actually helps you get potential. I doubt they've changed this at all. But let's do our diligence here and ask the normal stuff that we do. And see if it actually will help someone from 3-tick get to full. I highly doubt it. The interviews are best for interviewing guys who are unknown, because then you'll at least get kind of a gauge on where they're gonna be. Yeah, that did nothing to the potential as I kind of assumed it would. Yeah. And there just isn't many unknowns that really jumped out to me besides those goalies, but yeah, I'm just going to skip that. All right, we have the draft. The screen is different, so I'm making sure I don't skip anything, but first things first. Yeah, you guys see the Florida... Okay, for a second it looked like grayed out, like I couldn't click on that. I'm like, oh no. So Florida goes back-to-back and wins the Stanley Cup. Colorado got the Presidents, and it... Edmonton makes it to the Cup Finals twice and lose twice. Oh, man. So Florida, you could just call a modern-day dynasty at this point. Back-to-backs, 3 straight appearances. Oh, man. Matthews with the Art Ross. McKinnon gets the Hart. Makar got the Norris. Kucherov with the Lady Bing. Our boy Michkov with the Calder. Verhaeghe got the Conn Smythe. Ingram with the Vezina. Bobrovsky got the William M. Jennings. Masterton goes to Edvinson. Capitals coach with the Jack Adams. Crosby got the Selke. Nice. Ted Lindsay to McKinnon. And Maurice. Oh, yeah, he had like 72 goals. I was like, I thought it was someone else. But no, it was Matthews. 72 goals. And the AHL, it was Utica who won the Calder Cup. So there you go. That's everything there. Now we can hop into this draft. And is it still going to be the same setup for the draft? Yeah, okay. It's the same setup. And you still got the same bit of lag in the beginning. That always freaks me out, and I think the game's going to crash. And you guys all suck. No one wants to give up their picks here. Boo. Boo, Wendy. Okay. The Blues probably the easiest. Actually, I don't know. I was like, they might not be listed. No, they're listed as a full-on. Dude, you really don't have to show me this every time game. That's got to stop. Yeah, the Blues, that's tough. Who's 8? Yeah, there's no way. Oh, my God. I don't think... Yeah, none of these teams should actually want to give up their pick, which makes a whole lot of sense. So, we actually might not be able to get anyone in that top 10. Like I said, they kind of have to be willing to give up their picks for us to target them. I don't think anything... Like, maybe Seattle is the only team. No, they're also listed as a seller. Okay, they've probably made it much harder, and that makes sense. Actually, Montreal should not be listed as a seller anymore, and they're listed as a seller. What? Why? Hold on. Really? Dude, please. Seriously, why is this team listed as a seller? Look at that! Come on, how is this team listed as a seller still? Yeah, that's questionable that they're actually still listed as a seller. I guess the goaltending kind of drags them down, but I'm looking at that. If you look at their forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they have an 86 plus for all throughout their top 6. And then, their bottom 6, a bit to be desired, but it's not horrible. Defensively. Like, look at that. That's fine. I don't know why they're listed as a seller. That's kind of great. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get a pick here. We kind of might have to wait and see if anyone starts putting their picks on the block. I really thought the Islanders might be willing to give theirs up, which could getting us close. Yeah, okay, so they're a conservative buyer, so they'll be willing to give it up, but that unfortunately that 9th doesn't help us. So, yeah, I was really, really hoping to be able to get to that 8 spot for Martone. Yep. We gotta almost kind of hope someone goes out of order, but honestly, our best hope is to... Jesus, yeah. Kings, would they be listed as... Okay, actually, Kings are... I didn't want to jump up into the freaking top 5, but that's... Hilariously, that's the only pick we're going to be able to get. Trying to trade for, say, the 7th with a seller is going to be harder than trading with a conservative buyer. The only thing that would help us here... Ooh, I kind of want to hold on to the 14 to be able to get Dag. I could maybe trade that back and gain more value. But yeah, Dag was coming in at what, 21? Uh, 20, yeah, around there. And we're not gonna be able to get him with the 28, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean by this. If you've seen my videos before, you kind of know what I'm talking about here. Even though this pick is gonna have way less value. I don't think there's really anyone there. We have tons and tons of seconds, though. So value on that, like, that looks pretty good. But this team is going to be totally unwilling to give up... Okay, they picked. Totally unwilling, most likely, to give up that pick. Which, again, it all makes sense. Don't get me wrong, it does make sense. 7th overall pick, like, you don't really see that get moved. But we're in a fucking video game, and we're going to try to do it. Because we like to. I want to hold on to 31st just in case there was like some top 6 there who was really, really good, but I don't have to. Let's like do the 46 and the 47. Try to hold on to 30 and the 31 and the 40. That should be guaranteed top 6, top 4 guys. So let's just see. Like that, yeah. We'll see what they say. Maybe, yeah, woefully insufficient. And we're not going to have any players that we can give up. We already sold, and there's not a whole heck of a lot. In the way of guys I'd be even willing to give up at this point. Like Couturier, maybe at some... Jesus Christ. But we're going to do our best to kind of keep him alive. And plus, he's got a freaking full no move. So, good luck. I really want to still transition York into something more usable. And again, we do kind of need another, like, top forward. All we have is Mishkov. Well, we do have Konechny, who is kind of youngish, but he can play left side too. Actually, it's not a huge need. If you think about it. Actually, it's a center that we need more. Which actually makes me lean towards McQueen. Because Frost... Yeah, it is actually a center. So yeah, we might actually push for McQueen here, actually. That makes a hell of a lot more sense than the winger. And they're both going to be power forwards anyway. But yeah, so I'm just going to do as an experiment. As an experiment. Watch this. Wait a sec, did they move back? I thought they're at 2. Did they what the fuck just happened? Hold on. Did they swap picks? I thought, for some reason, I thought LA was at 2. I might be completely wrong. Hold on, where's the trades? Watch list, no. Where's the actual message center? Maybe not. Maybe I am hallucinating here. But it was the Kings, right? Who were listed as, yeah, conservative buyer. Anyway, that was weird. All right, so with this, yeah, try to hold on to that pick. I might have to give up the 28 and the 31, but I'd still like to hold on to it if I can. I just want to see. So we actually weren't too far off with this, which is kind of crazy. I would be willing to give up Bjarnason since we are likely targeting another good goaltender. Don't get me wrong, he's... God damn it. He's good and all. Yeah, we have to hurry here if we want to try to get this. Has to be like right now. Okay, so I'm going to have to go a little bit crazier with that. I'll throw in the 31. That's fine. Let's just see what they say to this. Not at the snuff. Doesn't match the block. I'd kind of go more all in on this. I'll keep like 1 second. We can always kind of move that up. Nor are we particularly interested. Maybe not. Okay. But this is going to be much easier to try to grab, but we have obviously less time to do it. Quite close to fuck you. Okay. It's going to have to be the 40. It's going to have to... No, well, yeah, because I'm out of slots. I'm out of slots. It's going to have to be the 40. It just is. I'm just going to do it without thinking about it because I was so close. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. It ain't gonna be enough for the 46 from the 47, is it? No, my God. Okay, okay. Can't be him. I'm gonna have to give up every pick in the second, I think. That's so many picks. That is so many picks. But there it is. See what I mean? The 3rd overall was, I guarantee you, easier to trade for than the 7th overall because of the type of team it was. Now, I don't think I'm gonna grab anyone crazy here, but I'm gonna grab a 7 now since the game wants to be stupid. Yeah, I can get the 2-way. I don't know if I want to grab the 2-way. He doesn't have any X factors to start. McQueen. Oh, actually, doesn't have any X factors to start either. Misa. I could go for Michael Misa, who I have no clue what the hell he has and no clue about him at all. I wasn't expecting to be able to trade up to here. But we have, yeah, we got multiple choices here. God, that guy's really good. He's also got Gem. Similar to, hey, we could replace Couturier with Couturier. I actually think 2-ways actually might be better in this because you can, just with the way that you can kind of affect their development. Like in the previous games, I didn't like grabbing 2-ways because like what you saw was what you get. Now we can like we can kind of mold them into different things. So I'm actually wouldn't even mind grabbing him. At this point, it's between him or Misa. Yeah, 1-year ETA on McQueen. I'm not too stoked about that. I kind of wish I interviewed Misa, but again, I did not think I was going to be anywhere close to here. So, it's really, do I want Misa or do I want... I think this guy's EA generated, so I almost prefer him. He's always got the goal scoring trait as a centerman. Gem. I gotta go with this because of the gem, I think. I know it's a bit off the board. Right shot DFD. Oh my God, he's got A+ physical. Right shot DFD is sick, don't get me wrong, but we already have Drysdale on the right side. And we got Sanheim still. Yeah, I think we need the centerman. This is the Couturier replacement. I'm actually really leaning towards a 2-way, which is gonna shock everyone. If Misa's better, whatever. Like I just, yeah, I have no idea. So I'm gonna go with the 2-way. I want that Couturier replacement. So he's gonna be 78. He doesn't have any X factors, which is a bit unfortunate. But again, we can develop all those. Yeah, we can develop his offense. We can develop his face-offs. We can develop anything we friggin' want. He had the goal-scoring trait, so maybe that means he actually shoots a lot. He doesn't have a tremendous shot, but with the goal-scoring trait, I assume he shoots a lot. I assume that's what it means. Yeah, a bit off the board there. Filppula was, oh, wow, yeah. I mean, yeah, the next couple guys are going to be higher overall, but they were just not what we needed player type. Okay, Frondell was actually not that much better. There's me. Yeah, he's a 73. Like, don't get me wrong, he's good, but that's way, way more of a project. He's a playmaker, sure, but the 5 overall difference is big because we already have Michkov in the NHL. He's freaking ready. Most of our team is already NHL ready. It's not like we're at the beginning stages of a rebuild, so the ETA is actually huge for us. So I'm glad we went with what we did. Let me check out the other guy. Yeah, McQueen would have been good. He would have been a really, really good consolation prize. None of these guys have starting X factors. I have Fog of War. Okay, but Picard has All Alone, which is trash. And then Subban had Wheels, which is also kind of trash. Alright, so there we go. Our next pick is the 14th, which I'm probably going to use to get Dake. Get ourselves a nice goaltender. I think let's go up to that pick. We'll go back. There's Spence, O'Brien. Decent overalls here. There went Martone. Again, he was who we were initially targeting, maybe him or McQueen. Both of them are solid. But again, I guarantee you we spent less on the third overall than we would have had to spend on this pick, and we got a better player, which that's something I still hope EA fixes, but until they do, I'm going to use it. Because, I mean, that's what you have to do. You have to trade with a team who's not listed as a seller if you want to get that pick, because they ask a lot less for it. That's just in the programming. So, okay, I could trade this back for the 18. That's a little risky, though, because our scout is actually saying Daig could go as soon as 18. I don't know if I want to risk that. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not accurate. They usually do go by central scout rating. I don't know if they've changed that. And now at this point, I don't have a second. Which, again, is okay. We don't actually have anything else targeting in the second. I grabbed another third. And I don't think we're going to do any draft pick restrictions, at least for the first franchise. What the... What? We don't have... That's a glitch. I'm actually worried that if I go into that again, it might crash. I'm going to... What the hell? Hold on. Why is that? There we go. That was a little weird. Yeah, so we have so many guys around the 100 mark, which we can grab with at least 3 picks. The only reason I want to trade this back is because, number one, they want it. I could probably grab another pick or 2 around this range, and we can get all those guys that we have pinned. And at the very least, that's a crap ton of trade value. But it's risky. It is risky, because if you end up losing Daig, it ain't friggin' worth it. We are going to get other goaltenders, but is it going to be worth it? It's the big question. Let's see. I know they're not going to want the 14, so really, how much are we going to get back for it? If I can't get like a 3 and a 4, I don't think I'd do it. 3 and a 4 for moving up. They're going to move up 4 spots in the first. I think that should be worth a 3 and a 4. Quite far. Nope. I'm not going to do it for 1 pick. Absolutely not. No. It's not, the risk is not worth the reward. So we're going to have to pick and choose between the pins. I know the timer's running out. We'll have to pick and choose. Which, yeah, fair enough. Actually, no, we should be able to get all 3. Oh, that guy. Yeah, Benino. Yeah, we're going to have to pick. All right, whatever. Well, with the goalie we get here, that should be a less hard option. We might go with more skaters. But we'll see. All right, let's just grab Gabriel Daig here. There he is, elite 70 overall, starting overall at 18. Yeah. Oh my God, he had a 930 in 38 games. Yeah, he's pretty good. So here we go. There's our other goalie of the future. We have a goalie for right now. And Daig, we can develop him. Maybe we even trade the guy if we just are in love with our starting goaltender or something. Because again, sometimes those elite goaltenders, once you get that high overall, they start sucking in the sim. And do we count on EA to fix that? Probably not. So our next pick is all the way at the 78. We had to get rid of all those seconds, but hey, that's sometimes why you have them. You know, target that quality. We do still need, some more role players in the future, but honestly, free agency. Right? You draft your top talent. You don't always need to develop your bottom 6 talent. That's where you throw the veterans and the guys who know what they're doing. So I'm just going to go all the way up to our pick here, and then we can start going by our pins. And even before we do that, let's see what the heck else went in this draft. I want to get a feel for. Woo! Holy shit. Holy shit. Matthew Schaefer, steal. A real person steal, by the way. So keep that in mind for your guys' franchise modes. If you haven't picked up the game yet or haven't done a franchise mode yet, Schaefer, you're one. Get him. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Yeah, a real guy with a medium elite steal. They've done that a few times, so it's usually in the second. Wow. That's pretty good. I wouldn't minded him, honestly, but we'll be okay for defense. Still, we're still going to plan to transition York into that 2-way guy. There's Turner, medium elite. I think we had eyes on him, at least a general understanding. Okay. Korobev, too. I know I had eyes on him. Yeah, those are the 2 guys who I'm like, they have to be medium elites with where they're coming in the draft. Okay, there's all the 9s and 6s. Low 6. 6Ds, I meant. And then low 6 forward. Baines, that's another elite. Wow, Ivankovic. Wow. 18, and look at the overall. Sick pickup for Anaheim. Oof. Bottom 6. Lou doing Lou things. Okay, wow. Okay, that gives me a lot of hope. Low gold. I'm not going to go for him, obviously. Okay. I could just go in order here. I'm going to have to skip on one of these guys. Because we only really have 3 picks in this range. The 154, I think we have the... like a 140 something? So I should be able to get Cornet, no problem. But I'll double check that. High goaltender. This, with how everything else has went, I'm actually not stoked on the high goaltenders now. I'm like a lot more stoked on the medium. Oh my god, he's showing 3 X factors. But trade value is trade value. So I'm also not stoked on Salmelainen. I think he's too early for a low elite. I really do, but I'll have to see what the heck else goes. Damn, this is actually a tough decision. I'm gonna call timeout because I have no idea what I'm doing here yet. Yeah, I did want to see if we have something for the 150 in that range. I think the exact pick is the 154. We do. We got the 142. And then also the 158. Maybe I can package 2 together and grab another pick here. And then I don't have to make a decision. Let's try to grab another 4. We can just probably grab it right after. Oh, there you go. There's Buffalo. Let's just grab it right after ours. Make things simple. Oh, never mind. Not this round. Next round. Where's our 4? Yeah, here you go. All of these are on the block. They don't have to be right next to each other. Let's trade with the Sharks. 101. That's probably too early, but I don't really care. It's not going to be worth much. I can do these 2. That should 100% get us that pick. I can maybe even grab another 7. 4 and a 7 for a 5 and a 6. Yep. Cool. We'll make that trade. Alright, I like that because now... I traded the right 5, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Because now... Oh yeah, we can get every single one of those guys. And then have a couple shots in the dark at some blind pick low elites in that 7th round. And they're out of order. I don't like that. Please be in order. Yeah, we can grab every single one of those pins that we have now. And that kind of helps us. That, in the way of like... this will kind of give me an idea of what's going to happen in these types of drafts, or at least in the first year. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we can grab all of them. Let's just go in order. Bonino. High starter. I don't even mind that. It's not incredible value, high starters. But depending on how he develops, that value can increase over time. So we'll call this an investment. Yeah, call this an investment. Because that's about the same value as a 3rd round pick. So this is an investment. So other guys should actually be a high starter. He might be high fringe, which is less cool, but those guys can always be solid backups of the future. So it's not going to be the end of the world. Up to the 98. Just going to continue to go in order here. I shouldn't miss out on anything. No, there's no way. Yeah, we're going to go with the medium. He should be a medium elite here. 125. Indeed, medium elite. A lot of goaltenders here, but this, again, some of these are going to end up being trade value. We might just see how they grow and see if we can increase that trade value over time, because I'm not seeing any major trades that we're going to need to make anytime, at least within the next year. But that's, you know, that's decent value. That's like a late second in value. And that can increase over time as they obviously get better. Although, if you look at where is that compared to Dag, it might not increase that much, which does make sense. I mean, again, that's a guy you picked in the 4th round. So I am still glad that they've kind of adjusted those ratings and things like that. And yeah, I know I didn't check the rest of the 3rd round too. I'm getting a little excited about picking all these guys. So again, just go in order. I am curious to see if a Salmelainen is going to be a low elite. This will give me a good idea. I don't think he will be, but I'd love to be proven wrong. No, he's a fucking low 7. Bust. Okay, let me look at the end of the 3rd here, and then yeah, not even close. Ooh, okay. Ravensbergen was, at least I'm assuming, I don't know. Is he sweet? Why can't I check where he's at? I'm assuming he's actually Swedish. He looks Swedish. I don't know where he came from though, because what? Yeah, it doesn't show here. I hate that. Show me the league he came from. I mean, I'm pronouncing his name Swedish until I improve it otherwise. All right. Yeah, we just made a horrible pick. That's okay though, because we have the 110 next. Nothing else went. Not like we missed anything. Yeah, I had a feeling Salmalainen wasn't gonna be squat, but you know, that's an experimental pick. All right, so Godolbin, high starter or high fringe? Oh, okay. Apparently we had medium backup. So there you go. So I actually should have checked when he was last scouted, but that can happen. It's not always a guarantee, especially if it's like one tick. Potentials can be completely inaccurate at times. It's usually the rule of thumb works if like they're showing a certain thing, like a high or low. They'll generally be that. But yeah, sometimes that can happen, especially if they haven't been scouted recently. So bear that in mind. So okay, couple of whiffs. Well, that's okay, because we're going to get a guaranteed low elite here. And as long as I didn't miss anything. I was really hoping for a high fringe there, I'm not going to lie. Freaking medium backup. Woof. I mean, I was honestly hoping for a high starter. 2 of those, that would have been nice. Nothing else really went, though. And you're down to medium backup goalies, too, so yeah. No real blind pick potential there. We're going to grab Nathaniel Cornett. Weak character, that kind of sucks, but we'll see what he becomes. 49, elite, 2-way, low elite, left winger. He's built fine. He's not, like, uneven anywhere. That's good. So if he grows just, you know, in a good way, we shall see. All right, all the way up here. So we got all the 5th and the 6th to look at. I do want to see what the heck's going to appear here, but again, in these first 3 drafts, there's going to be a lot of like real dudes, so you're going to see a lot of HLs popping up. There's, oh man, Nakamura. Didn't have eyes on him. The awarenesses are a bit too low for my taste, but he's got tons of time to develop that, so not the end of the world for sure. Okay, and oh, Mogilny. Okay, low elite power forward, nice. But yeah, unfortunately, we're way after this, so those could dry up by the time. Yeah, it's looking like they might. But pretty much any low that we look at is gonna have a decent chance. But then, are those lows gonna be there, right? That's the big question. Now, some of these guys, hard to tell if they're EA generated or not. I've got to look for some lows here, and yeah, you're not gonna find much. A lot of unknowns. Guaranteed fringe. That guy you can't. Okay, and then here's a guarantee. Okay, what is he? So guaranteed low 6, that might be all that's available. 5-year ETA, playmaker. I'm not a huge fan of the playmaker. Okay, if I go by potentials. Yeah, a defenseman with total eclipse. Yeah, no. Yeah. This guy's at least got decent. I mean, he'll have better value than what we grab here. But, yeah, nothing gonna be here in the 7. For once, the 5th round wasn't no man's land. It usually is. But yeah, these first years can be interesting like that. Yeah. What if I go way off the board with this guy? F it. This guy could be a guy coming in as a low elite, like, way later. I highly doubt it. And there you go. But that can occasionally happen. Like, you know, you'll see 19 and 20-year-old low elites, and, like, they got to start somewhere, right? They got to be in like, a previous draft. Since we're so close to the end, we'll see if we missed anything. I doubt it. We did not. Bunch of bottom 6s and stuff. All right, but that overall was a pretty damn good draft for us. We actually only picked 9 times. So I would have fit in if we had draft picks restrictions on. But yeah, Vettel, love that. Daig, obviously gotta love that. We had some really good stuff in the mid rounds as well that panned out. A couple more goaltender prospects that could just turn into a nice bit of value for us, or also just good insurance policies to have. Develop them, you just kind of invest in them, and then you never know what you can turn them into, and never know who's gonna want them at what stage, and you can capitalize on some pretty good stuff. Advanced day. Oh, I guess you can't. All right, yeah, just get the scout back. We're not going to have any good scouts coming up yet unless they've changed that. But again, I highly doubt they've really changed any of the core bones of franchise mode besides what they've added. So year 3 is when you can start getting your A scouting team together. All right, we'll go to the free agency signing. Dude, really? I'm aware of how. Goddamn. Frost. Yeah, he still doesn't want that extension. So qualify. Same with York. Qualify. Yeah, I that was something I forgot to mention. I was keeping an eye on if they wanted an extension, and they just simply didn't. So there you go. I like Forster. I do. I think off-season development, defensive awareness. I can't tell actually if he's, so it hasn't. Interesting. When does that? I'm assuming that'll pop up at the reset, like it's September 15th or whatever. All right. Let's try enter negotiation with him. What does he want? Organizational factors. 2A. I know we don't want that. All right. Let's just proceed. Yeah. Let me share about the organization. This is my first choice. Well, you're a freaking RFA, buddy. Team status, rebuilding phase, exciting. Buddy, this simply he's what, age 23? Bullshit. Oh, it's crucial that the team's ambition. All right, let's see other aspects. Okay. Large market, yeah. Philly's a pretty large market. What the fuck? Let's just go to this part. I don't even know how much I want to give him. Bridge, I don't know. Oh, goodness. That's so cheap. All right, screw you, dude. I'm just going to go. I want to see if he's actually going to be RFA, but if we give him like please. 1 year, 2 years. Yeah, 3. Even 3 years he'd be RFA? 3 years, 1 point. Dude, hell yeah. 3 years, 1.8. Although, he doesn't like the organization. The contract, kind of okay. I'm just going to offer that. I don't know. I got to get used to if they're going to accept stuff. Cates, this is his last time as RFA, so if we want to commit... Ooh. And I kind of do. I think I was improving his shot blocking, stick checking. Now, how much... Holy shit, he's cheap as hell. He is actually cheap as hell if we gave him an 8-year deal. He loves the organization. So, does that mean... No, he doesn't like that. Oh, it's because he doesn't like the years? Interesting. Modified no trade. 4-team no trade. Clause structure reduced. Hold on. What? Oh yeah. I can't just have it kick in. I can't just do like the first 3 years? Huh. Why can't I just do like a couple of years of it? Isn't that a thing that you can do in real life? You can be like, okay, these first 3 years you're protected by this clause, but then you don't have a clause after that. Isn't that something you can do? Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, we'll not give him 8 years then. I was looking to be like, dude, we can. But he loves the organization. 4x2, I'm actually not. Let's say no. No clause. Oh, he loses a lot of interest. But you know what? Because he likes the organization so much, I'll go with this. I really like this guy for my third and fourth line. Especially if we're gonna invest in him a bit more. Like, dude, he's an 82 with good defense, and I'm trying to invest more heavily in that defense. How do you take 42 pims? He must have fought. Yeah, like, he's a good defensive player, and that's not gonna be a bad, especially with where the cap's at, right? We're already at 93.5. That's such a small percentage of the cap. The other guys I don't give a crap about. Do I want to sign the young guys? Actually, he's USA. He'd be AHL. Well, I might want to let him develop another year. And we're not going to have the greatest teaching coaches yet. All right, everything else is kind of... What is this guy? Two-way. Oh, his defense kind of sucks, but whatever. We'll offer him something. Two-way, still RFA, sure. I didn't even check how much... I accept your... Oh, you said... What the hell? He didn't even wait. Oh, okay. They'll accept it right... Oh, I kind of like that. They'll actually accept it right off the bat. Cool. His awareness is so low. And because he's not on my main team, I can't... Unless... Oh, I bet... Shit, you can switch to the AHL and affect their... Oh, my God, that's so much to do. And there's no guarantee, and it's such a small amount, but, like... Man, my min-maxing brain is like, do it. Oh, God. We can just... If you just focus on that awareness, like... Oh, my God. What? You don't want a two-way, buddy? Seriously? 1 year. Huh? 2 year two. Why does he goes up for a 2 year two-way? That's very weird. He'll still be RFA. Let's try that. I'm actually just gonna... Yeah, we don't need this guy. We're gonna release. Oh, actually, we only have 40 guys in this on contract. What? Oh, we got 4 exemptions. But they should actually... Some of those should actually be changing from exemptions. These guys are new. What are you? Playmaker. You could be fine for the AHL in the future, though. Let's just give you that. Let's see if I can still move it down by 2. Let's see if that's a thing. He has to consider... I don't need this guy. Well, let's see what he is. DFD. God, that awareness sucks. I'm not gonna invest in him. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not investing in him. Zanetti, same thing, especially with where that is. Yeah, I'm not gonna invest time into trying to make him good. This guy, yeah, hell yeah. Try to reduce that by 2. I just want to see if that still works. Because you used to be able to do that. That was pretty much a guarantee. You reduce the entry levels by 2 and you can just get them. There's a lot. We might, yeah, I'm gonna want to refresh. We're gonna get some guys who still got some growth in them. We're going to refresh in the free agency. Some of these guys... Atard I can hold on to. He's fine for the AHL. Like, yeah, you're going to need some guys for the AHL. And again, you can still kind of... He wants a one-way. That's crazy, dude. Whatever. We'll bury him. That won't be a big deal. That's kind of nuts. 75 overall dude wants a one-way. Lexell, you were my depth piece, and you're a friggin' playmaker. You're good for a carry in the AHL. But do you... No, he wants... Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, he really doesn't want that two-way. I'm going to try to do it 1 year two-way. If I give him more security... Nope. We'll try to do it two-way for a year. I highly doubt he goes for that. Oh, crap. We'll leave those guys... I could sign... No, Daig's an exemption. I think we should sign him. I think we should sign the exemption. Yeah, he's a fan of the organization. So I like that. Everyone else will leave off. But Daig, yeah. Get him signed. Sometimes guys grow better on exemption status when they're signed. Bjarnason we got to hold on to. I guess you can hold on to Peterson. I don't really see much of a reason. Because there's no way Bjarnason's going to be ready for starter. Let's just hold on to Cal. I mean, he could be ready for the starter, but I highly doubt it. Okay, let's just give him exactly what he wants. I accept. Yeah. Okay, so they'll accept if they really like that offer. Let's advance a day. I want to see how many of these guys accept or reject. Okay, let's sell. So yeah, that was a wait, no. Forrester, he didn't like that. Want the playoffs consistent. Oh, screw you. All right, we got Kate's. Grand's rejected. That might be some of the entry level. No, they weren't entry levels, like their first ones at least. All right, we got him. Got most of everyone that we were going for. Go to all expiring again. So, okay, Forrester didn't like what the hell I offered him. Okay. 82. Doesn't want 2 years at that price. Hold on. What the hell? I forgot what I offered him. Yeah, we're investing more in his defense. Can kind of take face-offs. So if I think I wanted to keep him RFA. I could do 3 years and keep him RFA, but it gets a bit expensive. Yeah. But 3x2 for a third liner? I don't think he went for that. That must have been what I think I offered him around this. Let's try it though, because that keeps him as RFA. Maybe that might have been exactly what I offered him. I can't remember now. Gron. Yeah. So this guy didn't go for the 1x1? Or did I maybe offer him a Oh, that's crazy. Look how much it dropped. And he wants that security. Not gonna lie, buddy. This is a lot for a guy I'm playing in the AHL. But he does have medium 6, so we can afford it right now. We can afford it. Wisdom. Oh, that's a couple guys I just didn't see. What a freaking name. I want to keep this guy if he's... Oh, yep, we're keeping him. We're keeping him. What a name. 2-way. What if I gave you multiple? No, he wants it to bounce up if I'm giving him multiple years. 3. We'll know what the heck he is by the end of year 3. We have to kind of max him out on a 2-way if we do that. But I'm okay with doing that. I want to see how bottom 6 grows. He could get there. Like he could become a depth guy. He just has to grow. Which is tough for a medium bottom 6, but hey. Maybe. You never know. All right, we got that's a scout. Regear. Forster still rejected, yeah. He really wants the playoff thing. And I don't think we could charm him. I'll try. Let's try the stupid negotiation thing. Sorry. Not stupid. I'm very sorry. I don't like, for me, it's like I don't see the point of it yet. Like, let's continue our previous discussion. I don't even know what the hell it was. Salary offered. What? Why is it showing I'm offering him only 10,000? So this is a glitch. I believe the current offer is fair, and I'm ready to proceed with 0.01 million for the term of 1 year. Can I get him to sign this? Whoa, oh no. Wait. No, he rejected. What the hell? Alright, so we found a glitch. We found a glitch. You can offer a guy 10 million. I will qualify him, but I cannot. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so we want to keep him RFA. Wait a second. Wait a second. Now, why is this full now? Oh, because it's only 2 years. Ah, okay. 3 years. You know, let's just 2x2. He'll accept that no problem, and then he'll still be RFA. So yeah, let's just do that. I want him at 2 mil. He'll accept. Oh no, he didn't do that. All right, advance a day. There you go. Okay, and we still got Frost and York, who we're gonna probably play a bit of hardball with, maybe match some offers. Yes, we have the cap space, but yeah, I kind of want to get him to favorable-ish deals if I can. I want Frost to be my 2C. I'm having him, I think, work on face-offs. Yeah, face-offs. And then York, we want to transition to a 2-way. But they're trying to play hardball with me, so I'll play hardball right back. All right, up we go to normal free agency. We're done. Wait, I did get Peterson back, right? Whatever. If we didn't, we didn't. We can grab another goaltender. That's the least of our worries right here. Let's see who's appearing in the free agency class. Ooh, okay, this is all new. Skinner is really interested in our organization. I don't think we really need him. Chikrin is pretty interested in our organization. Already has a team interested. 4 by 5.5. We did kind of need another defenseman. If you take a look. Contract clause off. Okay, we already got the... Wait. That's very, like... Why is that only that many guys for the offseason focus? Are those guys that I didn't... That must have been guys that I skipped, yeah. Because they didn't matter. They were all scratched and shit. Alright, what was I doing? Yeah. I just want to show you guys what our defensive core is looking like. We kind of needed someone more on the right side, to be honest, but... Yeah. Zamula is, like, playing way above what he should. And I also tried to develop him more. I like him. I think he's going to be a sick, like, top 6 guy for us. I think I was increasing his awareness defensively. Make him a true shutdown in that top 6. But, yeah. It's more of a right D, but as you saw, Chikrin can play right side. And I want Drysdale in the top 2, so I want him and Sanheim. And then it's going to be York and Chikrin. And then Zamula Sealer. Like, dude, that's not too bad of a defensive core. This could be a quick little turnaround. And that's the thing. We don't actually need too much other top tier talent, and we don't want to tank necessarily anymore because I'm on defenseman. Because Couturier is running out of time if you want to push with him one last time and make the most of that contract. Konechny in his prime on that 8-year, that kicks in. This is your window, right? If you know, Konechny's kind of the cornerstone here. You got Drysdale, Sanheim still, like, yeah. You kind of tip it now entering his prime. This is the time to start. Farabee, Fraught. Like, look at all the age groups. Yes, you have Michkov, and you got way more time with him. But, yeah, you're going to have to maybe do another reset anyway in about 5 to 7 years. So, and then that way you can start committing to Michkov and the new guy we just drafted as part of the new cornerstones, right? So, yeah, we kind of want to turn this around quickly, which means that honestly makes me think we should go for... We should perhaps go for Chikrin. We got the cap space. Let's check any possible extensions here. Drysdale. Oh, yeah, big one. Big one. Let's see what the heck he's looking for. Oh, my God. That's not bad at all. If I can keep the cap down with a clause, I think we're committing to the guy. No move. No. Let's go full. Yeah, we can do full. Oh, okay. That doesn't actually boost it that much. That barely. Okay, actually, no, it does boost it quite a bit. Full no move. Ineligible. Wait a sec. Oh, so you can move him down in the first 3 years. Interesting. Can you only... All right, see, this is where it's confusing me. It's only showing... So the first 3 years, you can move him? I actually don't get that. That was what I was kind of looking to be able to adjust. Okay, in this case, F a clause. If we go 6, I think he's not really liking... Oh, man. Salary's barely bumping that up. Ooh, okay, so yeah, he's gonna need some type of clause. Okay, so yeah, the clause really affected. Okay. Alright, dude, if I can get him at 7. We're planning, dude. We are planning to commit to him. This would be kind of an insane deal, considering he's already up to an 87. 7.5 for a top 2 OFD. Reduced. 16 team no trade in the 2 last years. It's not bad, but I don't know if we'll need that. 8 years. He'll only be 32. He'll only be just starting to decline if he does. I would go with a full no trade. And then we could ask him to waive it if we're in a horrible, horrible position. I doubt we will be. I don't know if he goes for this because of the organizational stuff, but... And I'm kind of nervous about him declining and then not wanting a deal. Might have to be 8x8, which is, again, not horrible. That's still kind of tough. I'm gonna go negotiate from here. Let's actually see. I'm persuasion risky, risk reward. I don't know if I want that. All right, let's just start with here. Terms of the contract. Yeah, I want the 8. But I'm willing to discuss it. My salary expectation is that. Okay, improve offer. What's the difference between this? Additional, that does barely anything. So, okay, hold on. It was what, 6 point something? Let's go 1.5. That'll get us close-ish to where we're at. That's a bit over 8. Look at that, though. That's... what's the point of doing this when you just do... full? Let's see where this is at. So, yeah. What's the point of doing this when you can just essentially do the same thing? Huh. Yeah, you're essentially doing the same thing when you go to the screen. I might be missing something, don't get me wrong. But I'm essentially doing the exact same thing, although I'm not talking to the guy. But what's the benefit? Oh, wow, that actually went fast. Oh, so if you hold it for a certain amount of time, it starts going faster? Cool. But yeah, what's the benefit? If I go with a full no move, honestly, that's better than a no trade, right? Slightly. All right, I'm gonna go 8x8 with a full no move. Let's just fucking do that. There you go. All right, so yeah, he'll take some time to kind of commit to that. Sanheim's on a no trade, but a terrific contract. We're essentially paying for the player that we think Drysdale's going to be. He's already shown that he's capable of growth. He hasn't hit the points yet, but we're gonna play him in the top 2. He should. Lawton, yeah, some of these other ones might be a bit tougher here. Oh, Lawton, that's easy. That's almost a no-brainer to sign him right now to that. Oh, he really wants the years, though. Makes sense. Takes him up till he's 34. It is still kind of a no-brainer. Can I get him for 3 flat? Yeah. What the hell? It's barely moving. I can give him for 3x3. He's a fucking 85. Why would I not do this? 3x3? Yeah, let's not risk him not wanting an extension after this. Screw that, yeah. Commit to your 3C. Who can also play wing. Who's insane. Yeah, thanks. Bobby Brink. This is a guy you take on a slow... You go slow with him. And yeah, he wants to go slow too. 2-year... Let's try to do the RFA. Keep him as a full RFA. Give him exactly what he wants. And he loves the organization, so we could probably go 2 flat. 2x2. And then RFA. Alright, so that's gonna be who we... I'm not... Zamula, actually. Hold on. I do really like Zamula. He does want a bit. Loves the organization. It's kind of a... It's kind of a... It's not like a lot. But it's a bit. Takes him until he's 27. I'm not really that against it, honestly. He's good. And we don't really have any other guys vying for spots right now. Fuck it. Let's go for it. Paling, on the other hand, is kind of an interchangeable guy. I'm trying to develop his defense better. He's just a defensive player. I don't think he's necessarily someone I want to... He loves the organization. So if he's willing to take a pay cut... I don't know how much he'd be willing. 1.7 for 2 years for a 4th liner. He wants that extra year. I gave him 3. No. That's so weird. You'd think like with extra security guys would kind of like that. But no, they really want the years that they're after unless you make it worth their while. Doesn't really need a clause. I don't know. I'll just offer him that. I want to see what it's gonna take. So I'm really gonna be kind of throwing around contracts like freaking candy for a while. I want to see how this system's gonna work, right? This could be a big one, Erson. Now, you know me, I don't like giving long, okay, he's going to be UFA no matter what, but he's not asking for much. I'd commit to a 3-year extension. 2-year, I could, okay, yeah, 3-year is going to be a bit tricky because I'll have to pay him more, but oh man, I could do 2.5. Let's be real. He was solid. Let's try 275 for 3 years. For your starter, who's gonna do good, that's in my opinion, no brainer. And I want to see how much we can affect do that. Fedotov, what the fuck? Why is he making so much? Okay, he's the backup. Maybe a 1-year, but honestly, I don't have to do that now. I want to see if maybe Daig will be ready for backup. If he has an insane amount of growth, maybe. There's no need to sign Fedotov right now, so I'm not gonna. But yeah, we'll do that with everyone else. And then next video, we'll take care of free agents and we'll start pushing on our RFAs as well. So this is very interesting. Yeah, I don't understand the contract negotiation thing though. I think it's only good if you're trying to persuade guys, which seems not worth it. It really doesn't seem worth it in my eyes. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts on that, of course. And maybe if I'm missing something with that negotiation thing, but I don't know. It seems like why do go through the conversation thing when you can just see the bars on the other screen, unless you're trying to persuade them. That's just me though. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button. I'll see you in the next one.